Today we're learning Paranoid by Black Sabbath. 4 notes, 165 BPM. Let's burn. Tabs on screen. This riff was one of the first songs I ever played at full speed. You know, Tony Iommi made metal fun. What's your first fast riff? Drop it below, I'd love to hear it. I'm using my Boss Multi-Effects pedal for that raw Iommi bite. Grab the newest version with my affiliate link below. Thanks for your support by clicking it. For this intro section, all we really need to learn is the first 2 measures. So starting off on the first measure, I'm going to use my index finger to bar the 12th fret of the E string and 12th fret of the A string. And I'll pick those top 2 strings, the 6th string and 5th string at the same time, while then hammering onto the 14th fret of the A string. And we'll do it 3 times like I just did, but a little bit quicker, obviously. When we get up to full speed, it'd be like this. Then in measure 2, we're going to start off on the A string at the 12th fret and hammer onto the 14th fret of the A string. Then we'll go to the D string and do the same thing, 12th fret, hammer onto the 14th fret, then back to the A string and the 12th fret, hammering onto the 14th fret. Then we'll do individual picks at the 12th fret of the D string and the 14th fret of the A string. So the entire lick looks like this slowly. A little bit quicker. Here's measures 1 and 2 slowly. Now it's time to get your guitar ready and practice along with me. I'm going to take you through this at 60% of the gold tempo 4 times through, then 70%, and then 80% of the gold tempo 4 times through at each tempo. Get ready. If this lesson's firing you up, here's how you can keep my channel shredding every week. Hit subscribe and the bell for daily riffs. Join the brand new YouTube membership for early access to new lesson videos, exclusive monthly members only videos, behind the scenes, personalized feedback on short video submissions, priority song requests, 10% off courses and lessons, and more. Click join below. Grab my full guitar courses at kjzmusic.com or on Udemy. You can book private lessons or get gift cards for friends and family, snag some merch, and also super thanks or the affiliate links below are always appreciated. You guys make every riff possible. Thank you. Let's take a look at the verse real quick. This is some simple power chord stuff we're going to use. It's your typical 5 power chord, which is a E5 in this case, the 12th fret of the E string and the 14th fret of the A string. That's known as an E5 power chord. And if you just focus on that, you're going to move that around for this entire lick. And it's all palm muted, which means you put your palm on the strings right here where they come out of the saddles. Just rest it on there while picking those 2 strings, the 5th string and 6th string. So check this out like this here. Now that was 16 times, and the way I'm counting that per measure is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then I'll switch chords. I'm going to slide everything down to the 10th fret of the 6th string and the 12th fret of the A string and do the same thing but only for 1 measure this time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Alright, and then in measure 12 we're going to do a chord change over to the 10th fret of the A string, the 12th fret of the D string, and the 12th fret of the G string. So that's still the same 5 power chord but adding the octave with the pinky. So I'm going to hit those 3 strings there. Back to this D5 power chord, to E5 again, and then one final chord at the end here, we're going to bar with our index finger the 12th fret of the D string, 12th fret of the G string, and 12th fret of the B string. I'll pick those 3 strings at the same time. Okay, so that measure there looks like this. And for the second part of this verse, you repeat all the stuff I just showed you, except for in the final measure, at the last beat, instead of hitting the 12th fret bar that I showed you with the index finger, we're just going to do 2 open E's, 2 open 6th string notes on that. So that measure would look like this. All right, get your guitar ready again for a play along of this verse. Let's take it through at 60% of the gold tempo, one time through, then 70%, and then 80% of the gold tempo. Let's go. Let me share one more quick riff with you here at measure 17 and what they call the interlude. We're going to use the same E5 here, and we'll hit that and hold it. Then pick that again and slide all the way down to 8th fret and 10th fret on the E string and A string. Then pick it again, and then over to the D5 power chord you learned before. So check this out slowly. After you do that, you just go back to this E5 chord that we worked on earlier with all palm mutes, and we're going to do 2 measures of that, except for the final note of the second time through, you'll do an open E string. So it'll be 15 times of the palm muted power chord, then an open E. And then you'll repeat the power chord sequence I just showed you with the slides, and then back to the E5, and the final time you'll do 16 times like that. Let's have a quick play along of this section called the interlude. Follow along now. Pro tip, downpick everything on this one, and palm mute like your life depends on it. At 160 BPM, practice at half speed around 82 BPM first. You just learned one of the coolest riffs in metal. Smash like, comment your next riff request, and check out Iron Man or Smoke on the Water next. Stay paranoid in one of these videos next.